Welcome back to Binge Movie Breakdowns, where we make movies easy to binge. Today, we're diving into From Season 2, a season packed with terrifying twists, shocking secrets, and nightmares that only get worse. With new arrivals, evolving monsters, and a town that seems to have a mind of its own, survival is more dangerous than ever. Will Boyd, Tabitha, Jim, and the others find a way out? Or are they doomed to become part of the town's twisted fate? If you love mystery, horror, and edge-of-your-seat suspense, this season is a must-watch. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into your favorite shows. The mysterious town in From is still a nightmare, trapping its people with no way out. Monsters come out at night, making survival a daily struggle. Season 2 begins right where Season 1 ended, with a shocking new twist. A bus full of strangers arrives. At first, the newcomers bring a mix of hope and fear, but they quickly realize the truth. There is no escape. They are stuck just like everyone else. As they try to understand the town's dark secrets, the danger grows. The monsters are still watching, and the town itself seems to have a mind of its own. Every night is a fight to stay alive, and with more people, things only get more chaotic. Can anyone survive this nightmare, or is the town playing an even bigger game? From Season 2 is full of mystery, fear, and terrifying surprises at every turn. The bus arrival changes everything. Some newcomers feel hopeful, thinking there must be a reason for this nightmare, while others quickly sense the danger. The town's residents, already struggling to survive, now have to deal with confused people who don't know the rules, like staying inside at night. Sheriff Boyd Stevens tries to explain, but not everyone believes him. Some think he's lying, others believe it's all a trap. As night falls, the newcomers see the truth. The monsters are real. Some refuse to listen, convinced it's a trick. But by morning, it's too late. Those who ignored the warnings are gone, taken by the creatures in the dark. Fear spreads fast and trust is hard to find. With more people in the town, survival becomes even more difficult. The mystery grows deeper, and the fight to stay alive gets even more terrifying. The nightmare has only just begun. Boyd is desperate to escape, so he takes a dangerous risk. He follows a strange voice calling out to him, hoping it will lead to answers. Instead, he finds himself trapped in a dark, airless space, a deep well with no way out. Panic sets in as he realizes he is not alone. An old man sits in chains, weak and suffering. The man speaks in riddles, his words confusing yet unsettling. But one thing becomes clear: this town is more than just a prison. It is alive, and the creatures outside may not be the only things they should fear. As Boyd searches for a way out, the horror deepens. He begins seeing visions. Nightmarish images of people from his past whispering to him, shadows moving where they shouldn't, and distant voices calling his name. A strange sickness starts to take hold of him. His body feels weak and his mind begins slipping. He can no longer tell what is real and what is not. The fear grows inside him, consuming him. When Boyd finally returns to town, something is different. The others see it in his eyes. He is no longer the same man. Jim, however, refuses to believe in ghosts or monsters. He thinks there must be a logical reason for everything, but his frustration grows. He clashes with Donna, the leader of the town's refuge, convinced that someone is behind this nightmare. But as time passes, Jim is forced to face the truth. This town isn't just trapping them, it's feeding on them, twisting their minds and leading them towards something dark and terrifying. No matter how much he tries to fight it, the truth is inescapable. They are not just prisoners. They are part of something much worse, and time is running out. Season 2 brings a terrifying discovery. The creatures in the dark are changing. They are no longer just waiting for someone to make a mistake. They are watching, learning, and getting smarter. People in town start having stronger nightmares, more vivid hallucinations, and worst of all, they hear voices of their loved ones calling out to them. Some believe it's real and step outside at night, only to be ripped apart by the creatures. Fear spreads quickly. If these monsters can get inside their heads, how can they ever be safe? Kenny, Boyd's loyal right-hand man, starts noticing something disturbing. The creatures seem to recognize certain people. They tilt their heads, smile knowingly, and whisper names. It's as if they knew them before. A horrifying thought crosses Kenny's mind. What if some of the missing people never truly disappeared? What if they became the very monsters that now hunt them? This idea shakes everyone to their core. What if staying in this town for too long doesn't just mean death? What if it means losing their humanity entirely? If the town is not just trapping them, but changing them, then they are running out of time. They need to find a way out before it's too late. Because if Kenny's theory is true, then dying might not be the worst thing that can happen. The real horror is becoming one of the monsters themselves, and the longer they stay, the closer they get to that terrible fate. Victor, the town's most mysterious resident, finally begins to share more of what he knows. Through strange stories and eerie drawings, he reveals a terrifying truth. He has seen people vanish before, as if the town itself swallowed them whole. He warns that something even worse is coming, something beyond the creatures they already fear. He speaks of the Tower, a hidden place that no one has ever found. Victor believes that if they can locate it, they might discover a way to escape. But the town is changing. Paths that were once safe now lead to nowhere. Familiar landmarks vanish overnight. People disappear without a trace, and no one knows if they are dead or if the town has taken them for something else. As fear and confusion grow, the townspeople realize they are running out of time. The monsters are evolving, the town is shifting, and their chances of survival are slipping away. Some believe Victor's stories, desperate for any hope. Others think he is just another victim of the madness. But one thing is clear. Whatever is happening in this town is far more dangerous than they ever imagined, and the worst is yet to come. As the season nears its climax, the town is falling apart. Boyd, still haunted by whatever he faced on his journey, starts acting strangely. His erratic behavior makes people question whether he is fit to lead. Donna, who has always been strong, struggles to hold the town together, but even she is losing hope. Fear and frustration spread like wildfire. Tabitha continues following the visions of the ghostly children, determined to uncover the truth. She finally discovers a hidden entrance deeper into the tunnel. Meanwhile, Jim, refusing to accept that escape is impossible, comes up with a desperate plan. He sets a trap, hoping to capture one of the creatures and find its weakness. But the plan backfires in the worst way. The creature, instead of being afraid, laughs at them. Then, in front of everyone, it kills one of the townspeople. This was never just about survival, it was about control. As the final episodes unfold, Boyd gathers a group and enters the tunnels, determined to find the mysterious tower that Victor spoke of. But the deeper they go, the more the tunnels seem to shift around them as if alive. Strange symbols glow on the walls and shadows move in the distance. Then, something truly horrifying happens. They start seeing people. These are not monsters, but past victims, lost souls who look just as confused and desperate as they are. And then, one by one, members of Boyd's group start vanishing, swallowed by the darkness. Meanwhile, Tabitha refuses to give up. She finally understands the truth. The ghostly children guiding her are not spirits, but echoes of past lives trapped in an endless cycle. She realizes that if she doesn't act quickly, she might become one of them. But what is the way out? Where does the cycle begin and end? As the season reaches its final moments, everything spirals into chaos. The town is collapsing, the creatures are more violent than ever, and the survivors must make an impossible choice. Fight to survive or take a leap into the unknown. Boyd stands at the edge of a dark abyss, hearing whispers calling his name. Tabitha reaches for one last clue, but before she can grasp it, she wakes up somewhere entirely different. And the creatures? They smile, as if they had been waiting for this exact moment all along. The nightmare isn't over, it's only just beginning. Season 2 ends with a terrifying truth. Nothing is the same anymore. The rules have changed, the creatures are smarter, and the town feels more alive than ever. Boyd, Tabitha, Jim, and the others are left with more questions than answers. Is escape even possible, or is it just another cruel trick? One thing is clear, the nightmare isn't over. In fact, the worst may still be coming. And that wraps up our breakdown of From Season 2. With shocking twists, terrifying revelations, and a mystery that keeps getting deeper, this season leaves us with more questions than answers. Will Boyd, Tabitha, and the others ever escape? Or is this nightmare only just beginning? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. What theories do you have about the town, the creatures, and what's coming next? If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss our deep dives into your favorite shows. Thanks for watching Binge Movie Breakdowns, and we'll see you in the next one. So you never miss our deep dives into your favorite shows. Thanks for watching Binge Movie Determined and relentless, Reacher, Duffy, Neagley, and their allies race against the clock, prepared to risk everything to bring Quinn down. But for Reacher, this mission is more than just another operation. It's deeply personal. He's not about to let Quinn slip away again, not this time. As the final confrontation draws near, the team braces for a fight that will test their strength, courage, and loyalty. Reacher knows there's only one way this ends, with Quinn stopped for good. Failure is not an option. Victory may come at a cost, but Reacher is ready to pay it. And that wraps up the intense ride through Reacher Season 3, packed with explosive twists, undercover missions, and a chilling showdown that's only just beginning. With Quinn back from the dead and a global attack on the horizon, the stakes have never been higher. If you enjoyed this breakdown and can't wait to see how Reacher's story unfolds, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Got theories about what'll happen in Season 4? Drop them in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching Binge Movie Breakdowns, where we make your binge-worthy shows even better. See you in the next one.